Hello, and welcome to episode 414 of Prog Review. And today I'm talking about Better Late Than Never by the AndersonPonty band. Yes, AndersonPonty, that is John Anderson, he of Yes, and Jean-Luc, I always want to say Picard. I'm not going to, I'm going to say Jean-Luc Ponty. He plays the violin. Probably best known with the Vishnu Gesundheit Orchestra. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what to expect of this. I saw it. I thought I'd put it on the list, and then it turned up, you know. And I mean, I know there was a Kickstarter campaign, and I wasn't really paying attention. I just let it happen, and so yeah, when it popped up on the old Amazon, I thought I'd give it a punt and see what it was like. I was kind of expecting I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting maybe there'd be some new music, but what you've got here is you kind of got some reimaginings. Is that a good word? I don't know. I don't know if that's a good word. Is that a good word? I don't know. Of Yes music. And you've also got John Anderson putting his words to some Ponty tracks as well. So it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. So yeah, I you know, yeah, and the CD is actually a live album with added sprinklings of extra stuff to it. Well, they've edited out the whoops and the cheers because you can kind of hear them. Because you also get with this one, you get a bonus DVD of the actual performance they did in Aspen, Colorado, the Wheeler Opera House, September last year, and I listened to the CD. I listened to the CD and watched the DVD, and yeah, I mean, well, it was pleasant. I enjoyed it. I mean, I didn't. It's not I didn't enjoy it. I mean, it was. It was okay, you know, in a non-offensive kind of way. I thought the rearrangements of Owner of a Lonely Heart, Time and a Word, Wondrous Stories, You and I, Roundabout, were interesting. Again, I was just pleased to see John Anderson get back on the old horse, as it were. It's good to see him back in the game. You know, and with this, but the band that he's with is pretty tight band. Yeah, I'm trying to think of something bad to say about it. You know, I mean, it was okay. I enjoyed it. You know, I don't know if I'll play it again. I don't know if it's something I'll go back to. Probably not, but. You know, it didn't offend me. I sat there, I watched it. I mean, if they came into town, if they were playing, I would probably buy a ticket to see them because I reckon it could be a good evening of music. The bonus DVD, yeah, I mean that gave me a bit of a headache because there's lots of digital effects in there, and you know, cutting away and adding filters to things when really. You don't really want to get in the way of the performance, but they did with this, which is a bit of a shame. It's 65 minutes on the DVD. Oh, excuse me. Oh dear. Oh, don't know where that came from. But yeah, 65 minutes for the DVD. It's nice. You get a little bit of chat from everyone involved, and you get some of the tracks, not all of the tracks from the CD. So yeah, that's that's worth a watch. Like I said, I did enjoy it. I did enjoy both of them. But yeah, it's not gonna set your world aflame. You know, it's still probably better than the last Yes album. Oh, you know, in terms of keeping spirits up. You know, it's quite energetic, and it's good to hear Anderson engaging with the music again. The violin, though, violin's a bit of a funny old instrument. It can be a bit wearing on the old ears, can it? Sometimes a little bit wearing. Though Jean-Luc, he's very, 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 very good. He's very good. Though he does come across as a little bit down, a little bit serious but maybe that's just his way. I'm not sure. But yeah, a curious combination of talents. You would never have, it's unusual, to see. I think AndersonPonty. It's a bit of a. If you'd have said, he's going to be a guy from Yes and a guy from Mahavishnu Orchestra, and they're gonna. I'd have said, really, but it does work. I mean, it does work. Again, it didn't upset me. It didn't make me cry. That's all I can say, because it was pleasant. It was pleasant. It wasn't as bad as Anderson's Open thing, which was not very good. But yeah, I mean, I'll give it a punt. If you like John Anderson, and you're in the mood for some inoffensive entertainment, you can't go wrong. Because you got your Yes stuff, and you got John Anderson being John Anderson. You can't go wrong for the money. I think it's good. It's a good punt. And again, like I said, if they did tour around these parts, I probably would get a ticket if they were cheap enough. Yeah, but yeah, John can still do it. He can still deliver. And the band, I thought the band were really good as well. They were really tight, considering. And yeah, that's it really. There's not much else I can add to that. Like I said, it was pleasant. Yeah. In terms of rating, I'm going straight down the middle. I'm going to give this. Let me think. Actually, no, I'm just going to tip it. I'm just going to tip it somewhat. I'm going to give it 3.5 new worlds out of 5. It's 3.5 new worlds out of 5, because you do get the CD, you do get the DVD, and like I said, it was okay. It was okay. So that's it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this review. I haven't got much to get my teeth into really, but no, it was. I wasn't disappointed. It was like, yeah, that's nice. Once you hear it, you'll understand what I mean. Seriously, once you hear it, it is kind of like easy listening. It's it's okay. Oh dear, these reviews are getting worse. Anyway, it's been Darren Locke, and I've been talking about Better Late Than Never from the AndersonPonty band. Like I said, it's entertaining. It's a pleasant excursion. I think again, if you buy it, you won't be disappointed. Some great musicianship on there, and that's it. Only one more thing to say, and you know what it is. Apart from all the social media, there's the twit face, and then there's the patreon.com/lock, where you can throw a few coins my way, and then there's the music, of course, at music.darrenlock.com, where you can listen and maybe even buy some of the tunes I've recorded over the many years. And with that, we've done the spiel. We'll stop there. Thanks again for popping by. Only one more thing to say. Prog on.